to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. All right, we have two items before us this evening. One is the request for proposal on the residential rehab program. And we received only one bid, and that is from Toma. And that was for $69,000 out of the $400,000. That'll be paid for through the grant. It's no money out of our pocket, but it does reduce the size of the grant. And I would entertain a motion to approve the bid.
Move to approve.
Okay. Second?
I'll second.
Okay. Discussion.
You only have to have one bid? If that's all you have?
All we have to do is go out and make sure we cover all of our bases on that. Actually, the last time we had Toma do it, which I believe was the micro enterprise program, it was the same way. We have to put a advertisement in a regional newspaper, which we did. We had to also contact an MWBE firm. There's actually a newspaper we had to advertise through, and they had a list of people to whom we had to send the contract to. We did that, and again, Toma's the only one that came back. They had a month to respond. Actually, I think it was a little over a month when we got done with it.
There were other grants received in other communities in Livingston County?
I don't know if there were or not.
Okay,
This was just one we applied for.
okay.
The town had one a year or so ago, 2 years ago now. It included some people from the village because the town couldn't get enough people outside the village to participate, so they extended it. But we still had a lot of interest. We applied a year ago and didn't get it. So this time around we got it. And Bernie will do most of the legwork for us and everything. Any questions? Not hearing any, we'll take the vote. Trustee LeBar?
Aye.
Trustee Whitenack?
Aye.
Trustee Criley?
Aye.
And the mayor's an aye. Okay. Motion passes. The second one is a change order on the wastewater treatment plant. This is in effect taking the composting facility project and integrating it into the actual wastewater treatment plant itself. This facilitates the whole process and allows us to not have to go out and make separate bids and everything, and reduces our cost. Scott, you want to give a little bit more information on this?
Yes, there's some numbers in the change order of the existing plan also, some minor changes. Site piping, a couple of things that we've talked about in the meetings, that's also rolled into this change order. And then the big part, the $900,000, is all the concrete work for the new composting building. So there was in the belt filter press building, Rusty was, because we took the composting out of the project, there was some things that Rusty was going to do on the belt filter press if we were just going to leave that all by itself. Now that we're going to do the composting facility, there was some roofs and different things that'll now come off, which you'll see them in here, where he's removed those items, which makes sense to do it this way. and then put the whole project together. So that's just for all the site work, concrete work, drainage work. That's really about it. The only other items will be to build the shell, the structure, and there's not a whole lot of electric, and there's not a whole lot of really anything in the building. It's just a building.
Be some, I would assume there's some lighting.
There's some lighting and there's not a whole lot of lighting in there, because, you know, they're not there at night, but
Yeah.
some ventilation. And that's really all it is, just a big old pole barn.
Are you cleaning it up?
I don't know, that's
Okay, that was.
that's a topic that we gotta have, you know,
We discussed it.
that we need to discuss and put some prices together and look at it and figure out which way we wanna go.
So is the cost of the building itself included in this change?
No, the original cost was around 3 to do everything. Remember, we had the grant, 50% matching grant, which hopefully we'll get that. I think we will. So if you take, like Pete said today, MRB said 2.5 to
3.
a 3, if you get it out, okay? So we'll put some numbers together, what we feel that we can do it for, and then have a meeting, like maybe with Brian or whatever, kind of go over some other things, equipment, and things like that, and have a discussion and figure out which way we want to go.
Can I have a motion then to approve the change order?
I'll make a motion and we approve the change order.
Okay, second?
Second.
Trustee Whitenack. Any further discussion? Okay, you start on the other side this evening. Pat?
Aye.
Okay. Dick?
Aye.
And Dick?
Aye.
And Mayor's an aye. Okay. That's all we have, ladies and gentlemen. Get these out and they can get change order signed and back to MRB and get Bernie the bid proposal and he go back to the state. And we'll be in business. Have a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second?
I'll second that.
Okay, thank you very much. All in favor?
Aye.
Have a nice evening. Gotta go to another meeting.